Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Okay, now that I got that one video out of the way about the craziness that they just won't stop. They really won't. They won't stop, and it's annoying now. Okay, it's done. It's over with. You know, when 46 was put into office, we were just like, all right, we questioned it, but we were like, all right, all right, just walked away from it, right? But now they're trying to claim that Republicans have buyer's remorse because we voted for 47 after seeing his cabinet picks. What? Nothing can be farther from the truth. This is exactly what we voted for and what we wanted. We voted for mass get the heck out of here, okay, deportations, and to secure our borders like Tom Homan will do, even though I don't know if you're aware of, but the cartels are now threatening him and his family, and he had to step away from his family because of the threats. Yeah, he can't even be with his wife and his family because of the threats. So, you know, that right there should tell you a lot. Okay. We voted to end lawfare against political opponents and reform the corrupt DOJ with Matt Gaetz. We voted to make our military awesome again, which Pete Hegseth will expertly oversee. We voted for a safer and stronger America under Tulsi Gabbard's DNI leadership. We voted to gut wasteful government spending and are excited to see what Elon and Vivek will create with the DOGE. We voted to end the bureaucracy. We voted for transparency, efficiency, sanity. We voted for the most badass administration in history, and we got it. We can't be happier. We voted for this, and it's what's being delivered. I mean, the only thing I have to say more is where we go one, we go all.
So has anybody else seen on the videos on TikTok with the orange or pink or green flags that are all up and down the rivers, like the flags that you would put on like construction zones or survey zones, and it's all up and down the rivers. So like people are walking miles up and down rivers, and they are flags with dates, numbers, and how many hits were made on this area. Okay, so I'm seeing these videos all over TikTok. I reached out to one woman in particular that posted one just to see what like how it worked, like if you went and helped, how it worked. I haven't personally been to any of the areas on the riverbeds that this has happened. I do know someone that has been there personally, and then I've spoken to this lady. But there is still hundreds, thousands of bodies not even found. Okay, so like all of these flags are where a cadaver dog did a hit on one or more deceased, and nobody's had time to dig for them. The government's not there doing it. The guard is not there doing it. Our military isn't there doing it. FEMA's not there doing it. Nobody's there doing it. Okay, there's a few people I've watched on TikTok that are everyday average Joes that are going out trying to do it, but they're 1, 2, 10-man team. They can't get it all. They can't get to them quick enough. And I'm talking miles with, like, this one video, she literally showed probably, I think it was like 24 flags in one 40-second clip video. One video. So yeah, the number of deceased that the news media is saying is so far wrong. So far wrong. These videos showing this, and this, it's not just one area, it's multiple areas as well with the same thing, like just miles of hits off, you know, from cadaver dogs. And nobody's made it there yet, which is appalling to me. Like, it seriously is. I know, like, resource wise, for people on the ground volunteering, we're trying to help the people that are alive, but where is our government? Where is the Guard? Where is that help? Like, why aren't they doing this? That's what I don't understand.
So I was going through TikTok and I heard that they're going to start jumping Southern women because we voted red. Not real sure that that's a great idea. Let me show you these leggings that I have. These are called Lethal Leggings, and they have a little spot for your tool. So I was just sitting here and I was going to do a makeup video. Oh, that's not my eyeshadow brush. Yeah, so that's what they said. They were going to start jumping the Southern women because oh, that's not my blush, because we voted for Trump. You might want to rethink that. Oh, that's not my lipstick. It might not work out well for you, because some Southern women, you know, we've been trained. But yeah, that's what I heard, is that us Southern women are in danger now.
News here in batshit bonkers Britain, where the Guardian says it's quitting Twitter. Oh my lord! But like all major twat spangles on social media, they had to go back to Twitter to tell Twitter that they were quitting Twitter, just so that Twitter knew that they were definitely quitting. You know, they had no problem at all with the platform when it was censoring alternative viewpoints like mine or President Trump's. But now it's run by a free speech absolutist. Suddenly they've got an issue with it. Somewhere in their tiny brains, it makes sense for a newspaper not to be on the #1 news platform globally. But then in their heads, they also think a man can pretend to be a woman. So, you know, there is that. In other news, the Labour government in Wales want to ban dogs from the countryside because evidently dogs are racist. I mean, particularly white male dogs, obviously. It's said that local communities and recent arrivals, particularly I'm assuming Welsh Christians, aren't that keen on dogs everywhere. And you know, some places in London now, Tower Hamlets and Bethnal Green, you can barely find a place for your dog to take a shit, which is odd because some of these new local communities don't mind shitting in the streets themselves. And finally, Trump has the trifecta. He has the House, he has the Senate, he has the White House, he has the Supreme Court. He has Tulsi Gabbard heading up intelligence. He has Elon heading up efficiency. And he's bringing in a real tough guy for the border. Things don't get much better than this. Keep smiling, my darlings. It really annoys the miserable bastards. That's it. Batshit bonkers Britain.